this one away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Brady's throw there complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game too. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now this pass brought in by Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
again, it's Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards on the play and a first down. Brady to throw again. This one caught by Davis. There's some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Now Brady again. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a takeaway touchdown. And a 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game is going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
first down, Chicago.
It's Trubisky under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 36. John Randall dropping the hammer.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They go play action with Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And he's got room. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. So after the INT, it's Brady. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. The 30, 10, and they will score a pick six for the Bears touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
12 yards there on the first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to the 34-yard line. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, he'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do go for it. It's Brady. The man is down when it's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 12 yards.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6.
Now it's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Trubisky will throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line. Do what you do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
First down, Chicago.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. He's going to take off with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Shotgun now for Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the
set to kick off.
ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now Jones. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 2nd and a couple, Trubisky, he's going to take a shot to the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing with football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 36-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 36 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Jones. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Now Trubisky to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So that interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now Jones. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On first down, Archer. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Wilson. Well, he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Saints add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 58 yards. Trubisky now on the keeper. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky escaping the pressure right. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Derrick Henry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
That's the score. Saints 24, Bears 6. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jones. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. And some room to work.
Is that it?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Janikowski good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now Jones.
Keep running, man.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. To throw again on second down, Trubisky. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are pouring it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 38, Bears 6.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And his throw is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Again, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Now a give right side. Archer. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears 16. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now Jones. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. On 3rd down, Wilson. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
27-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Archer. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer, and a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator.